Hey, good morning, fellow agents. Just wanted to touch base with you all on the impact that the NAR settlement has had on our team and wanted to just discuss that with my sales manager, Ken. Ken, what are you guys seeing?
Yeah, so off the bat, let's reverse it before August 17th and all those big changes. What we first saw, of course, in social media and the market was a lot of fear of the unknown, right? There's a lot to unwrap. Now, coming up to August 17th, we need to have a game plan in place. And luckily, with everybody on our team, we get all these great minds together on how do we really deliver this to our clients. Because one, if realtors are scared and don't know what's happening to the clients too? Same scenario.
So we're talking about a narrative to the clients, right? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And so what has happened since then with coming along with the conversations and really the best practices is to fail forward, right? We got to figure out what is the best way to deliver the new changes, and we need to make it simple and not over-explain ourselves and talk about the contracts that are out now. And just by having those daily conversations has made it a lot easier on everyone, and it's made it to where we can just continue business as usual almost.
So it sounds like that the team has been trained a lot in preparation for August 17th when it happened.
Yep.
And so going out there and having those conversations with the consumer, from what you're seeing, are you noticing any, decrease in in consumers wanting to work with agents, or is that all business as usual with there?
So we did think that was going to happen. We did think there was going to be a decrease because it's like, oh my gosh, we have to force them to pay us up front or even secure
or
whatever
sign a full agreement.
Full agreement. And it's like, no, actually that's not how it has to be done on the perspective people were having, being like, no, you do have to sign up front, but that doesn't mean, hey, okay, I'm going to charge an absorbent amount of money to earn your business, right?
Yeah.
It's having that right conversation up front and agreeing to terms to start a relationship to show homes.
Yeah. And we have such a awesome partnership with Zillow right now, and I always love being on the cutting edge of what's happening because they came out with a one-page touring agreement, which made it a breeze for us to meet with clients for the first time. And you know what I heard just yesterday? As they just released some new paperwork in .loop from the National Association, for the North Carolina Realtors Association, and one of those documents was their own touring agreement.
Yes.
Which I found interesting, and I think they really, in my opinion, pulled a page off of Zillow's, actions, because getting in front of the consumer for the first time with 5 or 6 pages to sign. That's a commitment.
It's a lot to take in because everybody does want to review it. And when you're really excited, you want to start this process. And then you get bogged down with all of the legalities and trying to understand the entire process for when you're first getting started. It's a lot to take in. So I love the fact that they did reduce the amount of legal jargon to make it simple. And just like you said, they probably did rip it from Zillow.
It looks like it anyways. And then just last question, have we noticed any change at all about who's been paying commissions, the buyer versus the seller?
So that conversation has been guided more towards sellers in the sense of negotiations, right? It's still the buyer's responsibility to pay for our commission. That's how the contract is agreed upon. Now, with how we're speaking to our clients too, because they are taking a lot of money to get into the house. They have their down payment, their closing costs, and now also realtor fees. So we talk about how do we negotiate that from the seller. And most times we are getting it from the seller for our clients because we're bringing a buyer for their home.
And I think that's especially the case in a market where the average days on market in the last 2 years have jumped from 7 days to 37 days. So I think most sellers at this point have been very willing and open to offer the buyer's agent compensation in an effort to bring all eligible buyers to their property. So, once again, guys, thanks for watching. And, if you want to know more about our team or more about some of the coaching tactics that we have, just send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you.